Evening of Elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee, Senior Pastor of Agape Church. The event will be held at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Friday, August 25th. Cocktail reception at 7 p.m. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the Agape Church office. For more information, call 328-6937.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the National Report, Happy 50th Bahamas. Junkanoo honorees and top 50 under 40. The Bahamas tonight, the National Report starts now.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Makush Lopinder, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Happy Golden Jubilee, everyone. A moment in history, 50 years in. The country's leader last evening admonishing that as Bahamians set their eyes on what's to come, they stand up, step up, rise up, and do all they can for the Bahamas on faith that our tomorrows will be better than our yesterdays. 1973. Today, 50 years later, the Bahamas stands tall and strong, a force to be reckoned with, some would say. But as the country's fifth Prime Minister, the Honourable Philip Davis, admonished a packed Clifford Park last evening, independence is not just a moment in time, not just the throwing off the shackles of colonialism, but rather a state of mind.
An attitude, a conviction that we will faithfully discharge the weighty responsibilities of sovereignty and self-determination. Independence was the first big step on a long journey that continues to take our nation forward and upward. These past months, we have looked back with gratitude and pride, reminding ourselves of how we got here. With Sir Lyndon Oscar Pinling and Arthur Dion Hanna, let the names of the many, many great women and men who built the foundation of our Bahamas forever ring loudly in the hearts and minds of the Bahamian people everywhere.
Likening the country's independence to the biblical story of Moses leading the people out of slavery into the desert, the Prime Minister reminded that through strength, courage, compassion, faith, and hard work, it was Joshua who finished the journey.
My brothers and my sisters, we, all of us, are the Joshua generation. Each of us is called to continue to play our part to build on our inheritance. Each of us is called to join our footsteps on the road to our promised land, a land where we can keep ourselves safe and secure, a land where we can raise ourselves out of poverty and educate it into greatness, a land where opportunity and justice are free and fair and available to all.
As leader on that journey, the Prime Minister recommitted himself to the oath and promises made when he accepted the high office.
I will continue to serve faithfully in all that I'm called to do. Tonight, as our flag is once again raised to proclaim our independent Bahamas, I invite each of you to also reaffirm and recommit to being your best selves, to do all that you can to make our Bahamas better. Together, we will move closer to that promised land.
Together, we march on Bahama land. President of the Bahamas Christian Council urging Bahamians to focus on our nation, our legacy, and our future as the country enters a new chapter in its history. Fern Carey has that angle.
The important role the church has played and continues to play in standards, ideals, and values of the Bahamas, highlighted during the 50th Independence Ecumenical Service on Clifford Park Sunday evening. As the service got underway, leaders of various religious organizations offered prayers for the nation, focusing on the children, youth, education, health, and crime. In his sermon, President of the Bahamas Christian Council, Apostle Delton Fernando, noted that as the Bahamas enters the next chapter in its history, efforts must continue to build a future rooted in justice, compassion, love, and respect for all. He also urged political leaders to make the goals and visions for the Bahamas clearer, and he charged Bahamians everywhere to unite beyond party lines.
We can't keep changing plans every 5 years. We've got to realize that it is more of us who are of a national perspective. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care what party you belong to. If you are Bahamian, make some noise in this place and let us lift up a spirit of oneness. This is our land.
In the midst of shifting moral and spiritual values globally, the religious leader called on the powers that be to hold fast to the Christian values which the Bahamas is founded on.
This nation was founded on God. We cannot and must not yield, hear me, Bahamas, to the external pressures that wish to take Christian values. I feel like preaching, y'all. We cannot allow external forces to lead our people. We've come too far to have people who don't share the same values, who don't worship the same God, that don't lift up the same Jesus to tell us how to live.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
Well, in his congratulatory video message, King Charles III shared warm memories of he and his family's many visits here, a country he says that has always felt like a home away from home, both in public and in private. Yet he acknowledged that much has happened since his last visit, like the unchecked crisis of global warming and climate change ravaging the islands. Still, he says in the midst of it, the past 50 years have given much cause to celebrate, be it in terms of Bahamian leadership on the global stage, sporting, playwrights, Olympians, authors, business leaders, and the list, of course, goes on.
You can all be enormously proud of what has been achieved. And of special importance to me, throughout the past 50 years, the Bahamas has been an indispensable member of our Commonwealth family. I felt it of great importance that my family play a part in your anniversary year, and that is why I hope to be able to celebrate with you as soon as possible and to meet some of the many Bahamians who are already shaping the next 50 years. Forward, upward, onward, together. Happy 50th anniversary of independence. March on, Bahama land.
Well, King Charles, who danced with the then Marguerite Pinley during the first Independence Ball, went on to express hope that during his next visit, Dame Marguerite will save her next dance for him. Well, the president of the Republic of Rwanda and a top U.S. congresswoman among those singled out for national honors. President Paul Kagame awarded the Order of Excellence for his exemplary service to the Bahamas.
The Bahamas are a pillar of stability and prosperity in this region and a model to small island developing states all over the world. It is no accident that the post-independence period saw the Bahamas grow into a major financial center and one of the world's leading tourism destinations. The Bahamas have much to be proud of.
Nominees for the national honors announced. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
This portion of the news was brought to you by Sun Oil Limited Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
You have enough things to worry about. Living in a world that can seem opposite of the things you're trying to accomplish. we're here to let you know that you don't have to go at it alone. Choose peace of mind. Choose comfort. Choose CB. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Just when Leo was about to buy this useless pair of Hands underwear, he remembered that it was Tuesday. Hungry for deals? You better come satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. Crazy Tuesdays! 5 juicy, mouth-watering pieces of world-famous KFC chicken, handmade with a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices for only $10. Crazy Tuesdays! A finger-licking good deal.
Before independence, this was our genesis. Like a sun splitting through darkness to let future in. Great-grandfathers with iron fists, wielding policies that paved possibilities for the next of kin. 07 was a shedding of skin. Now native, but never wavered in our commitment. Before our country turned 50, we were here. 50 years more, helping life, spreading light. BAF for life.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up now. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party, this Junkanoo, they got me with so boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here,
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
give me the drums.
My business couldn't survive without my credit card machine from Fidelity.
It's fast, convenient, and my clients love it.
My sales increase, and I can track my earnings.
Get your credit card machine from Fidelity today.
Call 356-7764.
This is our 50th anniversary. Ministry of Tourism is actively involved in putting on spectacular events. In addition to all of the 50th celebration and events, we're bringing Gumbe Summer back to Nassau, to Bay Street. It's been more than a decade since Gumbe Summer has been Bay Street. That should be exciting. We're taking it across 9 family islands, beginning July 6th in Grand Bahama. We're gonna have the grand finale in Long Island, and there's no coincidence that the grand finale is also going to be on the island of Exuma. Gumbe Summer Festival is exciting. It's the coming together of our art, our food, our culture, and the general interaction of the warmth of all of the people all across the Bahamas. This is going to be an exciting occasion. We invite everyone, tourists and residents across all of the islands of the Bahamas, to participate. We were intentional in having Gumbe Summer back to Bay Street. We are in the process of revitalization of Bay Street and really uplifting the entire environment. To do so, it's more than cleaning and repairing. It's really that vibe of music, art, culture back on Bay Street. It's good for the tourists, but as children, we've all grown up going to Gumbe on Bay Street, and this is an opportunity to bring that back. There's no better time, there's no better coincidence than bringing that back right now as we celebrate our 50th anniversary. We invite you to follow all of the clips of Gumbe Summer Festival all across social media, including TikTok. But our official means is Bahamas.com. Log on to Bahamas.com and get all of the updates on Gumbe Summer Festival across the Bahamas.
Well, approximately 300 outstanding Bahamians who've made significant contributions to the country in various areas of national development have been selected to receive national honors. That announcement coming from the Office of the Governor General. Topping the list to receive the Order of National Hero posthumously is Dame Doris Johnson. Other awardees will receive the Orders of the Bahamas, Excellence and Merit in the Companion, Officer and Member categories. There are also medals for acts of bravery, the Distinguished Service Medal, and long and exceptional service to the Governor General honors. Meantime, Professional Services Bahamas marking the country's Golden Jubilee by recognizing the 50 most influential and successful Bahamians under the age of 40 years old. Described as the movers and shakers in the public and private sectors, influencing economic growth in the country, this year's honorees were nominated by family, friends, and colleagues for their academic achievements, professional success, and community involvement. The array of young talent will receive their awards September 23rd and will also be featured in the organization's signature Youth Professionals magazine. We want to congratulate Azure Quant of our Northern Service for being recognized in this year's Young Professional Awards. Well, the country's national colors lit up the Big Apple today. A beautiful display of Bahamian pride illuminated New York City when the Empire State Building bore the aquamarine gold and black colors of the Bahamas. Bahamian WNBA star Jonquil Jones led the Golden Jubilee celebration, spearheaded by the Bahamas Consulate General's office in New York, that ended with a historic Independence Junkanoo rush out. New York's Bahamian diaspora and friends of the Bahamas enjoyed the festivities. The National Report returns in a moment. Stay with us.
Years ago, a new era began. 50 years of a small country doing big things. Our faith, our people, and our values are the source of our strength. Together we share joy and survive the hardest times by leaning on each other. Now, as we confront a changing world, we need to grow stronger. That means standing up for ourselves, protecting our borders, investing in our family islands, growing more of what we eat at home, owning more of our economy, and above all, investing in our people. Lifting each other up, that's who we have always been. We know where we came from, so we know where we're going. Happy Independence, Bahamas. May God bless us all.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland. March on to glory, your bright banners waving high. See how the world marks the manner of your bearing? Pledge to excel through love and unity. Pressing onward, march together to a common, loftier goal. Steady sunward, though the weather eyed the wide and treacherous shoal. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland, till the road you've trod lead unto your God. March on, Bahamaland.
Agape Church cordially invites you to attend an evening of elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee, senior pastor of Agape Church. The event will be held at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Friday, August 25th. Cocktail reception at 7 p.m. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the Agape Church office. For more information, call 328-6937.
Bahamas, FYP, and the Paint Center want to wish you a very happy 50th Independence. To celebrate, we've teamed up with Valspar to offer you 50% off on select paints until July 15th. So whatever your project, whatever your inspiration, the Paint Center at FYP can help get it done. Stop by today to pick your color and save 50% off on paint. 69 Wolf Road in Nassau. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Atlantic Agents and Brokers. Good like that.
Today, our coral reefs are in dire straits. They are dying at an alarming rate.
These ecosystems are under lots of threats.
There's multiple strategies for saving coral reefs, and one of the strategies is in restoration.
So we can start to revitalize the reef systems and protect the marine life in the Bahamas.
It's all about increasing environmental awareness. Atlantis believes healthy reefs support a healthy Bahamas.
When we started Stormframe Windows in 1999, we wanted to fabricate an impact-rated product to compete with the Florida market, and we've done this. There's no fabricator or vendor from Florida that can do what we can in the Bahamas. Because we fabricate locally and we're a local-based company, we have the capability to provide better customer service than our competitors. With all the worldwide supply chain issues, we at Stormframe have improved our fabrication process and have invested in stock to be able to produce our orders in 4 weeks. We also keep in stock over 400 windows and doors at standard sizes for walk-in customers to purchase. Our professional sales staff is here to assist you with the complete purchase and installation. We also service and ship to the out islands.
Thank you for your support, Bahamas.
Thank you for your support, Bahamas.
Thousands gathering on the lower grounds of Government House for the Independence reception. But have you thought of what goes into putting food together for as many as 3,000 people? Our Cleopatra Murphy speaks with the chef behind the menu.
Persons attending the Independence reception this evening are in for a veritable feast, as the staff at Manuela's Let Us Eat Fresh were hard at work Monday morning prepping the dishes. From stuffed mushrooms to shrimp, and for those watching their waistlines, restaurant owner Chef Emmanuel Gibson says there is something for every palate.
So we're going to have pumpkin plantain cake with a nice aioli. We're going to have coconut shrimp. That's going to come with a mango chutney. We also have on the menu grilled rack of lamb. We are going to have some stuffed mushrooms. We're going to have, what else are you going to have on the menu? You're going to have chicken, curry chicken satay. We're going to have some fresh pork that's going to be grilled with, with a really nice island flavor. And of course with a nice rub and a nice sauce to go with it.
When preparing for an event the size of the Independence reception, logistics and food safety are important. So Chef Gibson is employing the use of a 40-foot refrigerated container.
When we prep, we're loading it up piece by piece, and we're filling that container with food. So it's on the refrigeration 32 degrees, and so everything is going to be really safe. Also, too, we have warmers that we're going to go ahead and keep the hot items in. And so, like I mentioned, a lot of planning went into it in terms of the menu that represents the Bahamas.
While much of the preparation was started at the restaurant, he says the cooking will be completed on Government House grounds, where the event attendees can see the food prepared. On the country's 50th independence, the chef offered these words.
Happy Independence, Bahamas, this is our country. I'm certain everybody should be proud today, and see where we came from, and there's a lot more that we can do, and certainly a lot more distance we have to travel. So let's give God, the glory for it. Yeah.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
And for a preview of tonight's Independence reception, we go to our LaDawn Davis, live from Government House. Good evening, LaDawn.
Well, Makushla, it's very hot out here, but let me tell you, some 3,000 invited guests are expected to converge here on the lower grounds of Government House this evening for the 50th state reception. Is all a part of our 50th anniversary celebrations. Now, if my cameraman Shane Gibson could just show you just how beautiful these grounds have been transformed. Men are over at the rear. They're actually putting the final touches on the dance floor for all of you that's going to be out here who want to get their groove on to actually celebrate our 50th Golden Jubilee celebrations. Now, crewmen are at the entrance gate trying to put the finishing touches there. There's a live band behind that 50th sign that you can see just behind the truck that's in the actual entrance to the lower grounds. The bar, they're getting the drinks prepared for this evening's celebration. And Manuelo's chef, Emmanuel Gibson, he's over in the corner with his crew trying to get, the food together for the event this evening. The police force, they're doing their practice session before this evening's celebration. The defense force are up on the upper grounds doing their thing, making sure that the music is just right for this 50th Independence celebrations. Makushla, I don't know about you guys, but Shane and I, we're going to have a fantastic time as the country celebrates its 50th anniversary celebrations. Back to you in studio.
To thank all our viewers watching us live on our social media platforms, and just in case you missed the news, be sure to head there to catch up. Stay with us. There's more after the break.
Join up for life insurance. Secure the ones that you love. Join up with Family Guardian. We offer full protection. Join the family. Join the family. Family Guardian. Protect the ones you love. A friend that you can trust. Family Guardian.
Shell Unleaded improves your fuel economy, giving increased miles per gallon, allowing you to do more of what you really want. Special additives used in Shell Unleaded improve your engine's efficiency. So go further with Shell Unleaded. Venture out to beaches, Junkanoo, and festivals, and bring home memories that will last a lifetime. Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a sand dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
It's your honorary pump attendant here to educate you on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Here's what you don't do. Do not pull up from the pump without first checking that the nozzle has been removed from your car. Because if you pop this, that's about $600,000 to $30,000 to replace. These things ain't cheap. What you want to do is make sure that the nozzle has been removed, or just wait for the universal sign, which is the double tap.
Vibrant heart of the Bahamas, a common loftier goal unites us all. A place where love and unity thrive, where world-class technology is accessible and affordable, connecting every generation. We believe in our heritage and the boundless potential that lies within us. We believe in Bahamians.
A lot of folks are wondering, what is the Agrarian Awards? It's an award show to celebrate the people who produce the food that feeds the country. So September 16th, we're giving out trophies and money to young farmers, backyard farmers, sheep runners, goat herders, pea pickers, onion planters. Basically, everyone. But we couldn't fit all that on the invite, so we put Agrarian Awards instead. Go to adobahamas.org to find out how to nominate your favorite agrarian. The Agrarian Awards, September 16th.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
The 6th edition of the Bahamas Games are on the way. July 7th through the 15th. Get ready for inter-island sporting competition in the spirit of unity and camaraderie. Which island is gonna win? Our nation, our talent, our games. And look out for the B Games crew coming to your island soon. For more information, call 809-1242 or visit thebahamasgames.org.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Tonight, we bring you highlights from the Grand Cultural Explosion Concert on Grand Bahama, an unforgettable night of music, pride, and extraordinary performances. Simone Davis from our Northern Service was there.
From Rake and Scrape to Junkanoo rhythms, the atmosphere on the Independence Park was electric as the crowd sang along to popular Bahamian songs, demonstrating their deep connection to the music and the country.
It's a Junkanoo party where the music is so sweet. When we dance in your car party, it's a Junkanoo party. Humpty Dumpty was drinking on the wall. Oh, Humpty Dumpty, he had a great fall. I got good next to me high. Woman calling me pie. If my girlfriend leave me.
Dancers from the Bahamas Dance Theater also shared in the country's vibrant cultural heritage. But of course, the main show was the traditional military tattoo parade. Assistant Superintendent of Police Stephen Roll explained the importance of this parade.
This year is something new, where all the forces came together to fend for us
immigration, PDF, that form one unity.
But the celebrations didn't stop at the concert. This year's military tattoo parade took a unique twist, incorporating exciting new elements to captivate the audience. One of the highlights was a live demonstration by the K9 unit showcasing the incredible skills of the military's trained dogs. The fire department also played a significant role in the festivities, demonstrating their bravery and expertise. But as the clock struck midnight, fireworks illuminated the sky, filling it with vibrant colors and patterns. The explosions of light reflected the spirit of independence and unity that Bahamian people have embraced for the past 50 years.
Happy Independence, people!
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Simone Davis.
Now from Grand Bahama, we head south to Exuma, where residents there thoroughly enjoyed the country's 50th independence celebrations. Our Carla Palmer reports from Georgetown.
With a population in excess of 16,000 here in Exuma, the independence celebration may have been smaller in comparison to New Providence, but it was meaningful and exciting nonetheless. The Independence celebration at the Regatta Park site in Georgetown started promptly at 7 p.m. And from beginning to end, it was a cultural extravaganza with Bahamian talent on full display. Artist Cupid from New Providence among those taking center stage. The time had come for Exuma's version of a tattoo, with combined members of the police, defense force, and immigration officers giving show-stopping performances. By this time, the crowd was thick, spectators with high expectations of the country's continued progress.
I want to continue to see growth, development in Exuma, and our young people are doing more.
We just have to learn to live in unity and love.
We'd like to see the Bahamas really grow to being more friendly, more loving.
I am very proud to be a Bahamian.
Deputy Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for Exuma, I. Chester Cooper, acknowledged the country's past achievements and promised continued development.
The first 50 was about the foundation. The next 50 is going to be building superstructures all across our country. And tonight, I want to say that we promised that Exuma and the rest of the Family Islands will not be left out.
As the clock struck midnight, the Bahamian flag was flying at full mast. Fireworks lit up the night sky, and all that was left was Junkanoo. Happy Independence Day, Bahamas. From Georgetown, Exuma, I'm Carla Palmer for the Bahamas Tonight.
Well, thanks, Carla. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Stay with us.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges.
Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. CostRite members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at CostRite, where membership truly has its privileges.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while doing my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
That's sick.
Could believe I just bust up one of my tires on one of those potholes out there.
That's because we ain't got no local government.
Hey, Daddy. Man, I get bite right up from the mosquitoes last night. Jeez.
Well, son, that's because we ain't got no local government.
Local government can benefit people on a community level. In 2019, a committee reported their findings on implementing local government in New Providence. Visit risebahamas.net to read the report and sign the petition.
Local government?
Aye for that.
Right, but... Oh, that's the tire. Let's go.
On it.
Yeah, to the left. No, the other left, man.
We got call for local government.
My Gateway is the centralized, safe, secure way to access and pay for government services online. Go to mygateway.gov.bs. Click Login. Register with a government-issued ID like your NIB card. Fill in your personal information exactly as it appears on your ID, including spaces, periods, and dashes. You'll only have to sign up once. Now you're ready to request services on My Gateway. Receive an email confirmation for every request and email alerts when your documents are ready. You must have a valid, government-issued ID in order to collect documents. New services will be added every month. My Gateway is fast, easy, and convenient. For more information, visit mygateway.gov.bs.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Give me my things. Triple P, move out of my lucky seat, boy, because I'm trying to hit one of these jackpots so I could plan my retirement.
Retirement? Yeah, you straight. This the island game, and Percy's pension plan is back.
What you talking about? How NIB going? Ain't gonna be no pension for none of we.
Now, listen, this Percy's pension plan, what I talking about, all you do, put $20 on your account, and you enter it in one of 13 different pension plans.
What?
Up to $1,000 a week for a year. And you can win more than one, you know.
Oh, well, thank you, Island Game, because I know one of them pension is mine. Now get out of my chair. While you up, give me that $20 so I can put on my account. Thank you. You owe me this long enough.
The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Celebrate Independence the BK way with our new Independence King Combo. Enjoy a flame grilled beef patty topped with savory bacon, arugula, crisp onion rings, and our special tropical sauce on a brioche bun. Served with fries and a drink for a flavor sensation fit to celebrate every year. Top off the Independence celebrations with our new guava sundae or frozen guava lemonade. Our Independence King Combo and treats are available for a limited time in Burger King Nassau, where taste is king.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey,
So you can sum it up as a night to remember and part of the history-making moment, the People's Rush. Our Lloyd Allen takes us back.
The 21st annual People's Love and Unity Rush, drawing in thousands back to Bay Street early Monday, amped up to experience the best in Bahamian culture. Ahead of the rush out, the Junkanoo Development Association honored a number of groups and persons for selfless efforts in promoting and educating locals and visitors in the art of Junkanoo, assisted by the Independent Secretariat, Her Excellency Leslie Miller Bryce. This year, under the B Division, honorees included Colors Entertainment, Redland Soldiers, Immortals, Fancy Dancers, and the Original Congos. In the A Division, the Valley Boys, Roots, One Family, Music Makers, Genesis, and the Saxons. While some groups were absent, host Arlene Nash Ferguson applauding their efforts with a reminder that Junkanoo is more than a competition, but an art form synonymous with the Bahamas. A lively showcase of a number of groups taking part in that explosive rush out with creative choreography and all the glitz and glam expected from a full-scale Boxing Day, New Year's Day Junkanoo parade. Helping to take the performances to another level, groups incorporated Bahamian music as a common theme throughout the night, tying into the event's theme, honoring our own. A complete recap on those performances coming up in our Tuesday newscast. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
The National Report returns after this.
From those who are up before the sun, from those who are not afraid to get their hands dirty, from those who earn it from the sweat of their brow, through cuts and bruises, long hours in the scorching heat, we are dedicated to creating a cleaner Bahamas for all. From those who bleed these colors, just like you. Standing on the shoulders of those who came before us, there's no way we can fail. Although the road was not easy, we got through it together. From every shoreline to every park swing, and we are just getting started. 50 years down, forever to go. Happy Independence, Bahamas. From the Bahamas Public Parks and Public Beaches Authority.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant here to educate you on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Here's what you don't do. Do not pull up from the pump without first checking that the nozzle has been removed from your car. Because if you pop this, that's about $600,000 to $30,000 to replace. These things ain't cheap. What you want to do is make sure that the nozzle has been removed, or just wait for the universal sign, which is the double tap.
The most important thing in life is family, and whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Bahamians are rediscovering Grand Bahama through immersive staycation experiences at Lighthouse Point Grand Lucaya. Pamper yourself at our Senses Spa or savor exotic cocktails by the sea. Unwind and enjoy serenity, 18 holes of golf, fine dining, romance, business conventions and meetings, grand outdoor events. For Bahamas resident rates at Lighthouse Point, call 242-373-1333 or WhatsApp message 827-8195.
Have you ever purchased a defective item and was denied an exchange or cash refund? Contact the Consumer Protection Commission at 393-7795-8 or our 24-hour complaints hotline at 357-7898 and let us help your voice be heard.
Hey, get up, stand up for your right.
At Agape Church cordially invites you to attend an evening of elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee, senior pastor of Agape Church. The event will be held at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Friday, August 25th. Cocktail reception at 7 p.m. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the Agape Church office. For more information, call 328-6937.
Farmer, the Ministry of Agriculture wants to honor you with a fancy trophy and cash prize. Just show us what you produce. No, you have to grow it yourself. You can't just grab something out your freezer. The good news is it's open to schools, community groups, young farmers, established farmers, goat, chicken, pig, once you do the farming. To find out more, go to adiobahamas.org. The Agrarian Awards, September 16th.
There's a lot to celebrate this July, including the super specials at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Riceland parboiled or long grain rice, 5 pounds, $4.99. Rainbow corned beef, 12 ounce, 2 for $4.78. Best value whole kernel corn, 15 ounce, 99 cents. Sweet strawberries, 1 pound, $5.99. Whole chicken wings, $1.69 per pound. Donate your change to help feed the Humane Society animals at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, we have just a few clouds outside of our studios. Temperature is still very warm at 90 degrees. Relative humidity 60%. We have south-southwest winds at 8 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,017.7 millibars. That is 30.05 inches, and the pressure is steady. Temperatures around the family violence this evening, they are brought to you by Family Guardian Insurance Company. We're protecting you. 90 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and Green Tool Key in Abaco. Marshall, Abaco at 89 degrees. The Berry Islands, 89 as well. Alistown, Bimini, 90 degrees, 89 in Harbor Island. Rock Sound, Eleuthera, 87, Black Point, Exuma, Kemp Space, Andros, and Fresh Creek and Central Andros at 90 degrees. 87s in Alistown, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rum Key, Georgetown, Exuma, 1 degree up at 88 degrees. 88s in Ragged Island, Clarence, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Maguana, 90. Acklands, 90 degrees. Matthew Tiny, Agua, 89. And the Turks and Caicos Islands also reporting 89 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, the Tile King, and the Paint Setter. In the northwest and central islands tonight, light available winds with flat seas, low tide that will take place at, that should be 9:13 later on tonight. Now for the southeast Bahamas, east to southeast winds at 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet. That means caution flags are in place for the southeast Bahamas tonight. Now tomorrow in the northwestern parts of our country, we have a slight increase in those winds becoming south to southwest at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Low tide tomorrow, 9:25 in the morning with a high tide at 3:54 in the afternoon. In the central Bahamas tomorrow, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet for the southeast. Stronger winds southeast at 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So caution flags are in place for the southeast Bahamas tomorrow. Middle of the week, Wednesday, southeasterly winds will take place at 10 to 15 knots. That's for the northwest Bahamas, with those wave heights continuing at 2 to 4 feet. Low tide occurs at 10:20 in the morning with a high tide at 4:52 in the afternoon. In the central and southeastern islands on Wednesday, southeasterly winds 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet. That caution flags will now be extended to the central Bahamas on Wednesday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Independence morning is like a baby morning. Independence morning is like a baby morning. This new nation is God's creation. That's what it is.
The national temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But stay tuned. Your extended weather forecast is coming up in just a second as we go to our satellite picture. Still have that little troughing across the extreme northwestern parts of the country, which could trigger 1 or 2 brief passage showers during the course of the night and tomorrow. Elsewhere, high pressure remains in control of our weather, so we'll see lots of sunny conditions over the next several days. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, very warm, low temperature around 79 degrees, and tomorrow we're going to see partly sunny condition, hot and humid with a morning shower possible. Even in the afternoon, you can get an isolated thunderstorm popping up with your heat index once again getting up to 106 degrees tomorrow. Extended weather forecast, isolated showers likely tomorrow. Things dry right back out as we head into Wednesday. That will continue right through the weekend, so we'll have drier conditions. Scorchy temperatures remaining in the 90s during the daytime. Those nighttime temperatures very uncomfortable in the low 80s. Mikisha.
Well, indeed, Basil, but thank you. That does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, thank you for watching and good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
The following is a message by His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Cornelius A. Smith, Governor